Let's be real, your brain has been hijacked, not just by dopamine, but by endless scrolling, sexual content, and habits you didn't even choose. It's not just wasting your time and stealing your focus, it's draining your energy and killing your confidence. So let me ask you something honest. How often do you sit down to work or study and boom, only watching something you didn't even search for? How often do you feel like something is pulling you away from the person you want to become? You're not weak, you're not lazy, you're not broken. You've just been trained by systems that profit from your distraction. But here's the truth. You can take it back. I know this because I've been there. A few years ago, I had a life-changing chance, one big pitch that could have opened every door. I practiced for weeks, I was ready. But the night before, I fell into the trap. I told myself it'd just be a few videos, but hours passed. I went to bed, late, brain foggy, soul heavy. The next day, I blew it. I wasn't sharp. I wasn't me. And that's when I realized this isn't about willpower. It's about reclaiming your mind. If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, why can't I stop doing this to myself? This message is for you. Because today I'll show you how I broke the cycle, how I cut the craving, and how I started becoming the man I was meant to be. This isn't just about quitting bad habits. It's about waking up. It's about getting your power back and building the focus, fire, and freedom that your future deserves. Let's pause for a second and zoom out. Why is this happening to so many of us? The truth is, we're living in a world our brains were never designed for. Just 100 years ago, if you wanted stimulation, you had to look for it. Go outside, pick a book, have a real conversation. But now, we're drowning in it. Hypersexualized content is everywhere, from social media to TV ads to the smallest scroll on your phone. And it's all targeting one thing: dopamine. That's the feel-good chemical your brain releases when something excites or pleases you. In small doses, it's natural, but these platforms, they've learned how to hack it. Every image, every like, every swipe gives you just enough of a hit to keep you coming back. Over time, your brain gets overstimulated and it starts to change. You feel more distracted, less connected, less fulfilled by the things that actually matter, your goals, your relationships, your growth. I didn't really understand how deep I'd fallen into the cycle, not until that pitch fell apart. That failure was a wake-up call. From that day on, I started watching myself more closely. I noticed how often I grabbed my phone the moment I felt stressed, how I'd burn hours watching random videos I couldn't even remember later. But the worst part, I felt completely disconnected from the life I said I wanted. It wasn't just about wasting time anymore, it was about everything I was losing. My clarity, my ambition, my ability to be fully present with the people who mattered. And that's when I had to face the hard questions. Why was I letting these distractions run my life? Why was I handing over my time, my mind, my energy to things that gave nothing back? And most of all, how could I take control again? To really understand why this is so hard to break, we have to go back. In the 1920s, advertisers discovered something powerful. They could sell more by appealing to your emotions, especially desire. That was the beginning of modern advertising. Since then, that strategy has evolved into the hypersexualized, dopamine-triggering media we see everywhere today. But here's the problem. Our brains haven't evolved nearly as fast. We're still wired like our ancestors, built for survival, not Instagram. Back then, we craved things that helped us stay alive, a rare piece of food, a strong human connection. Now, those same instincts are being hijacked by a flood of content that stimulates us endlessly, but nourishes us never. The result? We're overstimulated, overwhelmed, and mentally scattered. And the things that actually matter, our purpose, our relationships, our goals, get drowned out in all the noise. So there I was, stuck. My business was suffering, my relationships were fading, and most of all, I was suffering. But then something clicked. If my brain had been rewired to work against me, maybe it could be rewired to work for me. That one shift in thinking changed everything. Imagine waking up with a clear mind, sitting down to work and slipping into deep focus, not getting hijacked by distractions, feeling present and fully connected with the people around you. No more anxious checking, no more mental noise, just you fully here. That's not a fantasy. That's what happens when you take back control of your brain. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. It comes down to 3 steps: reclaim, retrain, redefine. Step 1, reclaim your inputs. Think of your mind like a garden. Whatever you feed it, that's what starts to grow. If you're planting distractions, hypersexualized content, empty entertainment, you'll end up with weeds choking out everything good. But if you swap those for seeds of knowledge, inspiration, and real connection, you can grow something meaningful. Science backs this. College students who spend hours on social media show reduced brain activity in areas like the prefrontal cortex, key for focus and self-control, after just one session. Other studies even revealed that hypersexualized content physically alters the brain's reward pathways, shrinking gray matter and weakening decision-making regions. So start simple, audit your feeds, unfollow accounts that leave you feeling drained, subscribe to creators who actually lift you up, whether it's business coaches, fitness mentors, or mindset guides. Yes, this part hurts at first. You'll feel the pull back to old habits, but each time you choose something that feeds your soul over a quick fix, you're training your brain to crave what matters. Step 2, retrain your focus. This is where the real work begins. One powerful tool I've found: meditation. I know what you're thinking. Meditation isn't for me. I thought the same thing until I tried it. But here's the truth. Meditation isn't about sitting silent for hours. It's about teaching your brain to pause, to be present, and to focus. Start small, 5 minutes a day. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and gently track your breath. When your mind wanders, it will. Just bring it back, no judgment. There's real science behind this. Studies show that even brief daily meditation boosts activity in gray matter in the prefrontal cortex, the brain's focus hub, improving attention, memory, and emotional control. Meta-analyses confirm better stress resilience and sharper focus after just 8 weeks of practice. Over time, you'll notice it. You feel calmer, distractions lose their grip, your thoughts become manageable, not runaway trains. You're not chasing fleeting dopamine hits. You're choosing what matters. Step 3, redefine your goals. Now it's time to anchor yourself in something bigger. Ask yourself, what are you truly working toward? What's your why? For me, it was building a business that brought freedom and fulfillment. For you, it might be different, but whatever it is, write it down and keep it visible. Science shows this works. Goal setting reshapes the brain's neural networks, especially in the frontal cortex, boosting focus and clarity. Even simpler, knowing why you push through distractions helps steer your attention away from temptations and into purposeful action. So when distraction whispers in your ear, when that phone buzzes or urges flare, look at your goal. Remind yourself what's at stake, the life you want, the person you're becoming. Because here's the truth. Every time you say no to a distraction, you're saying yes to your future. 6 months after I started this journey, everything changed. I was more focused than ever. My business began to thrive. My relationships felt deeper, more real. But the best part? I felt free. Free from the constant pull of distractions. Free to create. Free to connect. Free to grow. And that's what I want for you. So here's my challenge. Don't wait. Don't overthink. Just start. Unfollow one account that's holding you back. Take 5 quiet minutes to breathe. Write down your why. These aren't huge steps, but they're the beginning of something massive. Because this isn't just about desexualizing your brain. It's about reclaiming your mind, your focus, and your future. Your brain is your greatest asset. Protect it, nurture it, take it back. And if this video helped you shift even one thought, wait until you see what's next. Click below and join me in the next chapter of your growth. I'll see you there.